The Thornberry King returns once more in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth to remind us that he's a menace and that he's ready to cook us with his famous chef's knife. He might look innocent, but longtime fans, the characters themselves, and yes, even other enemy types are afraid of this menace. And of course his chef's knife. Now, if you are interested in getting cooked by the Thornberry King, this guy will help you unlock the quest for the Prestige Crown and unlock the optional fight. First step, head to the Seaside Inn and speak to Johnny, our best bro. Accept the quest and proceed to the location that will be marked on your map. Johnny is going to tell you that he has a bunch of shadow clones and that he has sent the shadow clones to gather materials to repair his hotel. Johnny knows himself and he knows that his shadow clones are as useless as he is. Now look at the map and head to the location. Once there, speak to the Johnnies and assist them collecting materials they lost near the ziplines. You do not need to collect all the materials to complete the quest, but you will need them if you want to get the top marks for this part of the quest.
We had actually already gathered everything we needed, but then we ran into some fiends and had to zipline for our lives. So unless they took our stuff for some weird reason, everything should still be right where we dropped it. We think. You'll help us get it all back, won't you, bro? The more pieces you pick up, the better off me and me'll be.
Once you have gathered the materials, return to the Johnnies, and they will reveal the next part of the quest.
Whoa. Honestly, we don't even remember collecting this much stuff. You're incredible. You got that right. Our bro's a cut above. I guess we better get this haul back to our palace, kinda, sorta by the sea.
Which means our work here is done, right?
Well, since you asked, a couple of the other Johnnies went looking for parts to fix the boiler.
Wait, there's more of you?
Yep, and I bet they could really use your help. I think they were headed toward one of those old Republic-era factories. Tell them Johnny says hi. It's a thing we do.
Head to the next location, which is the factory ruins, to find the rest of the Johnnies. Once there, speak to the Johnnies and they will ask you to help them craft a boiler ball.
Hey there, bro!
Hey, Johnny said that you needed my help.
What? No, I didn't. Wait, was it you? Not me. So you're saying it was me? No way. You're too stubborn to ask for help. Hey, you talking shit about me?
You two are a riot. Have you thought about starting a two-man show? I bet it'd be a smash hit, right?
So?
Well, we were looking for a part to help us repair the boiler, but it turns out
In
nobody
order
makes
to
it
craft
anymore. Then we thought,
the boiler
why don't
ball,
we just make it
you're
ourselves?
going to need to
So
complete
do that. We're
excavation
hunting for a
Intel 1.
transmutation.
Any luck?
If you do not have excavation Intel 1 unlocked, no worries, I got you covered. The first thing you're gonna want to do to unlock excavation Intel 1 is to unlock the 2 light springs that are located on this part of corral. If you need help finding the light springs, I have the locations currently on the screen. Once you have the light springs unlocked, excavation Intel 1 will be unlocked, so just head back to the factory ruins and use your Chocobo to find the 3 objectives.
So, this is the place, huh? Definitely couldn't have found it without you. Now all we need is for you to use a Chocobo to sniff out that transmuter chip for us. We're looking for instructions on how to craft a boiler valve. And if you find one of those chips, feel free to just transmute a valve yourself.
Are you trying to give us even more work?
You do the best. We don't need a Chocobo, because we can be our own. Hey, that's whoever, right? Now giddy up, Johnny.
All I'm saying is we find everything much faster if we cloned ourselves too.
No.
Just think, you could start a mercenary franchise. And I could even help you set up a branch in Wutai. Plus, Shinra wouldn't stand a chance against a Cloud army. You and your Buster Sword-wielding buddies attack them to bits.
Yeah, right.
Oh, come on. Just imagine. 1 cloud, 2 clouds, 3 clouds, 4 clouds. I know you aren't much of a talker, but I figured at least one of you would say something. Not really digging this vibe. Yeah, I think I'm good with just 1 cloud.
The one and only.
Where's that chip? Time to put my...
Once you find the last artifact, use your transmuter to craft the boiler ball and head to the Johnnies to hand it over. Hang over the boiler ball to the Johnnies to unlock the next part of the quest.
Oh, baby, this is it! That boiler is as good as fixed. Hot, steamy showers in every room.
Well, we should probably report back to Johnny now that we've bailed out all the others.
Actually... There's one more.
Where is he?
Said he wanted to give the hotel royal flair by putting the Tonberry King's crown on display. Last we heard, he was desert-bound. Hope he's not dying of thirst or knife wounds. You wouldn't mind going to check on him for us, would you, bro?
Not at all.
You're the best! Well, we got a boiler to fix, so we're gonna head back. Our other life is in your hands, bro.
head to the location currently on the map and find the last Johnny. Speak to the last Johnny and he will give you the details for the last part of the quest.
Mirage? I can't believe you're here, bro.
Me neither.
Well, I'm glad you are. You see, we're renovating the hotel. And I thought a Tonberry King's crown would give the place that palatial feel. But it's, somewhere over there. Rumor has it, the Tonberry King lives somewhere nearby. But there's no way your boy Johnny can get through the desert on foot. Listen, bro, I don't know if you were planning to check out the dunes, but if you are, you'd really be doing me a solid if you brought me back that crown. Preferably in the most pristine condition possible.
Fine. Just sit tight.
I hope you know a way into the desert, Cloud, because I sure don't. Over the mountains? Or something?
Oh, your kindness is bringing me to tears, bro. I eagerly await your safe and fruitful return. Just don't keep me waiting too long. We Johnnies are delicate flowers that wilt in the desert heat.
After this, you need to make sure that you have advanced the story enough to unlock the remaining portion of Corral. Your Chocobo will be unable to cross to the desert portion of Corral region, so you will need to have played the story far enough if you have not already. Once you have unlocked the rest of the Corral region to explore, find Expedition Intel 3 and unlock the Light Spring. Once the Light Spring is unlocked, you will have access to the Tonberry King optional fight.
Cloud. Good news. I believe I've ascertained the whereabouts of your royal quarry, the Tonberry King. Johnny wasn't that far off. Let's not keep your entrepreneurial friend waiting, lest he wither in the heat.
Next, head to the location of the Tonberry King optional fight, and it will be time for the Tonberry King to cook you. You heard that right, cook you, because he's a chef and you are the main ingredient for his dish.
Fly, you fools!
Start the fight, and let's get cooking. This fight isn't too difficult, and I dare say that this is the easiest representation of the Tonberry King in Final Fantasy history. Now, don't get me wrong, this fight is still not a walk in the park. You do need to be careful of Tonberry King's attacks. He has quite a few dangerous attacks. For example, he can call Tonberries to aid him, and they each just have a one-hit kill attack. And of course, he also has his own attack that can one-hit KO you. And he doesn't only have one, he has two attacks. So he has the lantern from previous games, which is quite dangerous, as you saw there. Now, keep in mind that it doesn't matter if you're in the middle of an attack, a synchronization attack with one of your teammates, or a limit break, his attacks will still kill you. Alright, enough wasting time. Let's get you that prestige crown. So start the fight and be careful at the start of the fight. The Thornberry King is going to slow all party members. And if you are not careful, like I was here, he is going to do another attack. He's going to stop you mid-air. And he cooked Yuffie, of course, so that's not a good start for me. The best way to pressure the Thornberry King is to perform an attack after you have dodged one of his attacks. Of course, you will need to deal enough damage for this to occur. Once you manage to pressure the Thornberry King, use a stealth ability on the crown itself. Do not use the stealth ability on Thornberry King, since that will only get you the fake crown. Once you are successful in obtaining the prestige crown, the Thornberry King will remain pressured for the rest of the fight. Defeat him to obtain your reward. Do be careful once you obtain the prestige crown, because the Thornberry King will be more aggressive with his attacks. So try to stagger him as fast as possible so that you can deal the most damage and complete the fight. Congratulations on defeating the Thornberry King and obtaining the prestige crown.